Well, welcome back. I hope that by hearing my stories, people can find some solace within themselves. Well, close quote. And this is how singer and songwriter Werner Bekker hopes music lovers will receive his newly released EP titled Wrong Side of 20. Well, the EP was born as a result of major soul searching for the singer in 2021. The singer joins us now to tell us more about his latest project. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Great, thank you. I mean, I suppose we need to start from scratch. Where's the love for music? It started. When did this love affair with it start?
Amazing, yeah. So I actually grew up in a very musical house. My dad was a musician as well.
Yeah.
And from a young age, we were touring around the country, going to all the arts festivals, and that's sort of where the love for music started.
Yeah. And that's when you decided, no, I need to take this seriously.
Yeah, my sister started learning guitar when she was 9, and I was 12 at the time. And then I got jealous, so then I started playing guitar as well, and then the bug bit me.
I'm curious about this new EP, though, The Wrong Side of 20. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, it's actually an EP that came about because of my quarter-life crisis.
Right.
And it's been a little bit of a tough couple of years for me, I think for everyone, but for me specifically because I'm in that awkward age gap between 25 and 27 where you're sort of an adult now and you don't really know how to adult properly.
That's true.
And all the stresses that come along with that really do inspire me and help me to write these songs.
Yeah. Tell us about the process of writing these songs. What was that like for you?
Oh, it's awesome because for me, writing is sort of like therapy. And I hope other people can find that from my music. Like I listen to artists that I love, sort of makes you feel a little less alone when you have these emotions.
Yeah.
You know?
But at what point did you decide, okay, I'm feeling a bit awkward, I don't know where I am, but let me write music about it. How did that come about?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been writing music for the last 8 years. I'm very solid in doing that constantly. It's what I do, you know, it's my job. And when these emotions come up, I always feel the need to write them down because I hope that I can be a voice for someone else.
All right, what were the highlights of writing the songs and putting this EP together?
Amazing. I really enjoyed recording it by myself at my own house.
Yeah.
I did most of the instrumentation myself, most of the producing myself. And so that's something which before COVID, we had a whole team go into a studio and that sort of thing, and it was a good challenge. I think that was probably the highlight for me, like being on my own and having to sort of figure it out by myself.
And the lessons that came with that too, and I mean, you're now everything. I mean, can you imagine the lessons that come with everything now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, every challenge that you get in your life is an opportunity for you to grow and to learn new things. So.
How did you decide how many songs you want to put on the EP?
Yeah, so it's actually a very interesting thing. Usually an EP is between 4 and 6 songs, and this one's actually 8 tracks long, so it's quite long. It could count as an album. I just had all these songs. I've actually got more that I wanted to put on there, but I don't want to release my first album yet. I want to keep the special songs for that.
I heard you had a favorite track on this album.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So my favorite is Drunk and Irate.
Right.
It's a song that I wrote for someone that I love very dearly who went through a very bad breakup. Yeah.
What's been the response to the EP?
It's been really well received.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very grateful for how people are supporting me and coming out to the shows and really just enjoying the music with me.
What have been those shows? Tell us a little bit about how the live shows that you've been doing over the past couple of months or so.
Yes, amazing. So I actually live in Cape Town.
Right.
I used to live in Johannesburg, and so I do perform around the circuit there a lot. I usually like smaller, intimate shows, so if sit-down sort of settings are your thing, that's what I do.
Yeah.
And I'm currently on a tour here in Johannesburg, playing in a couple of venues.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that so that people know about the tour.
Amazing, yeah. So my first show is actually this afternoon.
Right.
At Swagger Breweries in the south of Johannesburg in Meyerton. And then I've got a couple of shows lined up in Centurion in the week coming, and then a couple in Joburg in next weekend.
Yeah. I want to talk about the cover. Oh, it's gone. Tell us a little bit about you. I mean, I believe your friends are on that cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just saying to you, they don't even know, but they're on TV right now.
Yeah. The idea of this cover as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, amazing. So it worked out so well. We were actually just going out on a night when I came to visit Joburg again.
Right.
And someone took this photo on their phone. So all of the artworks that we used for the EP are all taken on your phone. So that's part of the whole thing of doing it yourself. You know, no fancy photographers who use. As you can see, it's pretty low resolution. it just captured the moment perfectly. I see it like this: on the left-hand side are the early parts of your 20s, where everything is still fun and games, and on the right-hand side, things start getting a bit more serious after 25.
You have to think about your life more seriously now. What is their how have they received the album? I mean, as your friends, yes, they're on the cover, but what are their thoughts on the music on the album, on the EP?
I'm super lucky to have friends who really do support me, always come to the shows, and really, I think they genuinely do like my music. So they have supported me all the way, and when I asked them if I could use this photo as the cover, they all just went, yes, please, let's do it.
We need to make them even more famous. Who are they? We need to give them, because we only know Werner in this.
Yes.
But who's that in the red t-shirt?
In the red t-shirt is Gary, Gerard, then it's Andre.
Right.
Guido, he now lives in the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And then Voort, my very best friend, is way on the left.
All right, so now at least we've given them names, now they know. How would you describe your sound, though, if there was any way of describing your sound?
Amazing, yeah. I would say it's very acoustic-driven, folky pop music. There's definitely a pop element to it. It's quite catchy and easy to listen to.
Yeah.
But there are some deeper meanings in the song, so it's really something for everyone. You could put it on in the background and just have it as atmospheric music, or you could have it and listen to it and really immerse yourself into the music. So.
And how did you gather on this sound? What were some of the areas where you draw inspiration from to say, you know what, this is the sound that actually speaks to me more than, you know, anything else?
That's an amazing question. So I grew up with a lot of music like Damien Rice, Jack Johnson, Jason Mraz, all these sort of acoustic singer-songwriters, and my dad was also an acoustic singer-songwriter, and so I really drew from that. I mean, everyone has their phase where they go through like maybe a bit of a rock phase or a hip-hop phase, and I also went through that. And I think all of these sort of genres do culminate into what eventually makes your music unique, right? When you put all these things together, you add little bits of flavor from every genre that you have listened to or that have loved during your life, and then you culminate and make your own thing in the end.
Yeah, I'm curious about what your dad thinks about your work. I mean, he's the one the responsible for nurturing the gift.
Yes, amazing. My dad is very, very, very supportive.
Yeah.
And he just loves the fact that I'm doing this as well. I think there was a big expectation when I was younger for me to maybe try something else, because my dad knows how hard this industry can be.
Yeah.
So he really wanted me to try do something else, study something else, but I convinced him in the end that I just wanted to do this.
This is what you want to do, yeah. What are the chances of you doing a duet with your sister, or you know, what are the chances of that?
Yeah, no, I think I definitely should do that at some point. My sister and I used to sing together in a band, and she recently moved down to Cape Town as well, so maybe that will be in the near future.
Yeah, and future tours, I mean, you're doing Joburg. Where else do you want to take the wrong side of 22?
I mean, I would love to go to Europe. It's a dream of mine to go travel and tour in Europe. So let's see if that happens next year.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I'll be in between Cape Town and Joburg.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about the two songs that you're going to perform for us today.
Amazing. So I'm going to perform Side of the Wild. It's the first song. It's a song about growing up and forgetting that you still have to play as an adult.
Right.
And reminding yourself that it's important to challenge yourself and try new things constantly. And the second one is called Quarter Life Crisis, and that is basically about that phase where you realize that you can't go out until 2 every night anymore, and the hangovers do last a little bit longer.
It doesn't, it's not worth it.
No, it's not worth it.
Werner, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck with the EP. Singer-songwriter Werner Bekker speaking to us about his newly released EP. It's titled Wrong Side of 20. Stay tuned to Morning Live for 2 performances from this talented artist whose favorite track on the EP is Drunk and Irate. Quick ad break, back after this. Stay with us.